Hello and welcome back to Hoi 4, Equestria at War, the polar bear communities under Princess Era of the polar bears. Today we will continue down our focus tree to create our natural harmony. The three principles. One of the most obvious sources of inspiration for the former despot and for the Skyfling Assembly is Alexander Kerensky. In particular, his book Three Principles. Clan Skyfling wishes to emulate the contents of it, and apparently the missing paw, Wellington, will have something to say on the matter as well. Okay. Sounds good, sounds good. I also definitely need to focus on economic reforms. We're not doing green because apparently, but we can get this. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be early in my push of things I want to do is over there. Well, we're gonna continue on Kerensky's legacy because well, Kerensky isn't there, so I guess we're gonna have to continue on the legacy for him. Woo. Let's get a civilian factory. The three principles. Paul Wellington's absence has continued to the confusion of the rest of Urzenkind, leaving the leadership of the clan to the assembly and causing some to assume that a terrible fate has fallen upon him. However, the clan members insist that he's still alive and well, just retracted from public life. This seems to have been proven by a package addressed to Princess Era herself, has come straight from Paul Wellington via messenger, which contained a simple book and a request to allow the assembly to implement the points within it. The book was a fairly well-known one, particularly in Griffonia. It was the Three Principles, written by Alexander Kerensky, which outlined his goals of liberty, democracy, and prosperity, as well as other ideals of the Griffonian Republic. It seemed to Paul a personal copy of it, as many phrases and parts of it were either crossed out or circled, with little notes between the lines were commonplace. Bolded ones included the phrases law and order, necessary leadership, father of the republic, and constitution. Not all of the contents Era agreed with, of course, but it was certainly something to think about. Perhaps she would give the Skyfling Assembly the opportunity Paul had asked for. Quite an interesting read. Clan Skyfling, led by their new assembly, has started laying down the foundation for their new ideas in the Northwest with Princess Era's approval. Though they are still not completely satisfied with their progress, the new emphasis on law and order has already been noticeable positive effect on the state. Woo! Let's go. Oh, I see. The king is winning down here. Kingdoms and an overthrowing of democracies are happening all throughout Griffonia, it seems. Even the famous River Republic is under an oligarchy, and wow, like cities most of them are undemocratic. Even like Bakuran Republic is non-aligned, which, you know, they're still, you know, but they're less. Like, man, things are, I'm gonna ignore Griffonia. I'm sure things are fine over there. Economic industrial reforms. Compared to the rest of the world, our economy and industry can only be stated as laughably pathetic and behind the times. It is urgent that we pull ourselves up to the modern standards with nationwide reform immediately, to at least strengthen ourselves in the eyes of the world. Yes, agreed. It must be done. Great, the failed revolution. How great. We're so excited for that. Definitely. Alright, I'm definitely going to start with just moving up the partial mobilization. Rapid industrialization. One of the concessions we had made to the Westlandians during the Second Reunification was allowing them input into our economy would be run in the future. Now it's time to pay due, as they have surprisingly put forward rather comprehensive plans for the rapid industrialization of the nation. They may not be exactly what we had in mind, but cooperation is the basis of harmony after all. Yep. Makes sense to me. Let's do it. Oh, Flowina repeals bank secrecy. Okay, Flowina. Okay, I see you. I see you. Well, we might have lost them, but we got Flowina. And isn't Flowina all you really need? So yeah, we're fine. Don't you dare. Good luck. Olenia refuses to yield in a valiant display. Olenia has today rejected the ultimatum sent by Queen Chrysalis, demanding territorial concessions. Kolorovo Sirola has found these claims to be outrageous and an insult to Olenia and its solidarity of its people. Woo! Chrysalis' regime has yet to make a public statement on this matter, but many, including the Olenian military and Kolorovo Sirola, are expecting them to be more worried about military planning than diplomacy now. What will this breakdown of negotiations mean for Olenia and Equestria? Will the peace be kept, or will the changelings put a premature end to Olenia? We shall see how the situation develops. Oh well. It happens sometimes, you know. Expand Westlandian goods productions. Westlandia has always had a strong civilian production center, being touched industrially and using their Griffin workforce for their own benefit. Capitalizing on this by expanding these sites would both please the Westlandians and benefit the country. Okay, there we go. Now we can trade with Equestria and actually get the things to be able to do this stuff. That's good, I'd say. Alright. Oh. Okay. So you guys, you don't even need like you aren't special forces in the same way. Okay. You have extreme defense. Yeah. I didn't look into these that time I said I would. So yeah, better breakthrough, soft, hard, better soft, better. Man, these guys are great. Suppression, HP, man. Correction cost 163 versus 43. Yeah, that's the big difference, I see. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna go for these though. Like, that sounds good. Let's go for them. To make, like, if we just wanted to make a whole bunch of these, what I want to know is what item would I need the most of. Definitely the armor. Then let's, yeah, put this military factory. We're gonna get into armor. Okay. Let's see. What do we need to get for? Ooh, yes, definitely want production, more infantry equipment being made as well. For many years, Onalarter had what outsiders call a military-industrial complex, where the clan's armies and those that produced their weapons were closely intertwined. However, each clan had their own complex, leaving their efficiency combined lower than desired. Unifying these weapons produced into one group will solve this issue, letting them contribute more to the nation's warriors. It has been so incredible. incredibly hot. Like, where I'm at, it has been so hot. Like, it's starting to cool down, but man, it's been hot for a while. Like, ugh. You guys can come over to, like, Capital now. New Maryland announces Canterlot. How rude of you. Why would you do that? Because they're pulling away from democracy too. Sheesh. Import advanced research equipment. We cannot start to make our own advancements in research without the equipment to do so. It has been deemed necessary for us to purchase and import various pieces of electronic equipment that we can use to conduct our own studies. One day we will be able to create our own research equipment, but for now these will help us catch up with modernity. This will help us at least get catching up. Stalingrad, our town. Yep, our town is now been annexed. Expand mounted forges into Onlarter. Onlarter is a very mountainous and hilly region, yet the clans there never quite mastered the art of creating forges upon those mountains. If we teach them our ways of doing so, help them open up more of their own forges, then they will return the favor in kind with war weapons. Yes, more weapons. That's what we need. $500, $685. More traditional this equipment. We need more. There we go. Uh-oh, Alenians. What's going on over there? Oh, it doesn't look good. Lessons from beneath the mountains. In sharing our methods with other Ursins, we have discovered many things of our own to improve the methods we once saw as perfect. If we were to adopt them for our own, use them on a nationwide level, take these lessons from the caves to heart, there's no telling what we could learn next. Well, this is looking okay. But, very concerned about these guys on our borders. Like, very concerned about them. Honestly, no idea how I'm gonna deal with them. But we'll figure it out. Our nation will, think of something to fight them off. Let rivers raise the hammers. While the workforce is not an issue in Westlandia, getting power to run their larger and more difficult forges are. The large rivers that flow through their territory fortunately provides a simple solution. Hydropower was always a study of ours. We can use it to help the Westlandians in raising their output higher and higher. I also never read this. Okay, never mind. There's no description for that. So, yep, we're good. Who needs descriptions, you know? Socialist Republic, River Republic, is declared war on a River Republic. So now not only has the oligarchy took it over from the harmonic system, but they're fighting communists. They've gone full-on supremacist. Like, Prywin is like taking over everything beside them. Like, the world's gone mad. Modernized Griffin workshops. The Griffins of Westlandia have been a source of their industry ever since the clans took them as their servants centuries ago. Their conditions have improved substantially, their workshops not so much. But if we renovate them, give them the tools they need, the Griffins will propel us towards becoming a modern nation. Woo! Some wars going on. Asturias, or that, yeah, Asturian, you guys are fighting. You guys are fighting. How did you instantly get surrounded? Did you just lose like an arm, like a amount of troops there after getting surrounded and instantly killed? Okay, whatever. Whatever. You do you. Europe Terrors defeated the Republic of Tobuk. Yeah, that pretty much always happens. Poor Republic of Tobuk. And they're a puppet. Man, Prywin's having a good game. Open the veins of the world. There is so much available to us that we have yet to make use of. So many natural resources, so much metal, crystal, and oil that is just waiting to be discovered. We must open the mines. We will dig, excavate, and make use of all the world has provided us for our uses. Woo! Alright, good. There we go, that'll save a bit. Industrial schools of harmonic workers. We may be catching up now, but there is no guarantee that our technological advancement will continue forever. To secure our future, multiple schools will be opened across the clans to teach modern industrial methods. Those who learn there will make up both the next generation of workforce and the scientists who will improve the machinery and workforce that the workforce will use. Euphonian Empire's fighting. You guys have been fighting for a while. That's even, well, it's worse than my run because fighting them both at once, which is just dumb of you, but one of them stayed loyal in my run, the Strawberry Duchy, but you got Bronze Hill, so it's, you know, even amounts. We both got one. A long day and wetter. Ah, I see. Oh, and Coltage is doing thing. But, you know, the colonies are doing bad. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm okay with that. And, man, the Liberation Army's doing pretty well. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's also part of the reason why you guys were down there. Okay, never mind. Turn around, guys. Come back over here. Yeah. Nationalize the gold mines. There are veins of gold spread out across all the Bear clans, currently under claim by whoever happens to have their fortress nearby. Yet the resource goes unused due to being seen as an impractical resource, with its observed value to others. However, it has become necessary for us to extract this valuable metal. Paying off the current landowner will be expensive, but worth it. True. Very true. Well, that's gonna take a while. What a battle we've got here. Now we're doing gold mine payments, and yeah, let's build the first mints. Having the gold is good, but it does nothing for us if it just sits around in the fortress collecting dust. In its current state, the solid gold chunks and bars mean nothing, and attempting to sell them abroad will likely end in us getting taken advantage of. Instead, mints will be made all across the country to begin producing our very own national coinage. Come on, gang. You're just letting them rejoin the battle over and over again. It's not even fair. Expand gold mines. The few gold mines already established are horribly inefficient, extracting only small amounts for how much could be taken. We must discover new ways of digging deeper, faster, and harder, so that our plans for the once useless resource can be utilized to their full potential. Yep, but now my one troop just joins right in the battle again. I really don't love how they do border conflicts. Honestly, just in Hoi 4 in general. Hoi 4 does not do border conflicts very well. Establish a gold-based currency. The Barrett is the new gold currency established by the clan Vulgar, loosely inspired by the Equestrian bit as the official national currency of the nation. Curiously, other nations and races have already begun to accept it, perhaps because it is made of solid gold. Strange, yet also beneficial to our economy and our international standing as a whole. Woo! Let's go! This is gonna last forever. Like, neither side will lose. This is just stupid. Why can't we just, like, declare this a draw or something? Alright. And we have the Barret. Made of pure gold. Torben's concept of harmony. Thunderlord Torben's idea of harmony is a very unique one, and one still rooted in Clan Schwarzpell's tradition. Though it has lost the lack of respect towards the weak, the ancient hierarchy of bears is still present based on strength. To represent himself and the clan, he has sent an elder from Clan Anchor to aid in the matters of ruling. Oh, and there's another democracy that's fallen. Great. Hey, can you, like, kill these annoying bandits, please? Like, I don't like you either, but, man, these bandits are annoying, so just murder them, please. Reuse every bit of scrap. Very few things can't be used more than once. Armor can be reforged into something new, swords can be endlessly sharpened, and guns can be created from any kind of steel lying around, with few available resources and little production at our disposal. Making the absolute best of what we have will go a long way. Yeah! Reuse, reduce, recycle! Woo! Rome's dead. No, Rome. I like Rome. Rome's a good nation. They like to roam around. Because that's how it's spelled. It's spelled like roaming, which is hilarious for some. Nova Griffonia. Oh, stronger. Okay, never mind. I don't think they're gonna help beat up Jelly. In fact, at this rate, I think I might get attacked on two sides. I'd be absolutely screwed, but hopefully that's not what ends up happening. I'm you know, here's hoping. Every piece of scrap, every little bit of resource is being reused to make sure that what Bearkind does have, it can use to its very best. Waste not, want not. But I think for now, this is a good time to go ahead and end this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell button. And as always, peace.